Hi there, this is Jenny Walker from DigiGoods and Printables ELA. Welcome to Argumentative Essay Writing, Segment 6, Introducing Background Information in your introductory paragraph. If you found this video from YouTube, you can find a link to this workshop in the description. What is the first thing you do when you introduce two of your friends who don't know each other? Chances are you introduce them by telling them each other's names, and you might even give a brief bit of background information about each of your friends. You might say this is Jimmy, and he is one of my friends from last year's class. Start over. Hi there, this is Jenny Walker from DigiGoods and Printables ELA. Welcome to Argumentative Essay Writing, Segment 6, Introducing Background Information of your topic. If you found this video from my YouTube channel, you can find a link to the workshop in the description. What is the first thing you do when you introduce two of your friends who don't know each other? Chances are you introduce them by telling them each other's names, and you might even give a brief bit of background information on each of your friends. You might say something like this. This is Jimmy. He was in my class last year, and we used to meet after school to play with our pet rock collection. Now, you're definitely not going to tell Jimmy's entire life story because that would be too much for an introduction. Well, this is how introductions in writing works as well. You just want to give your reader enough information to begin to be familiar with your topic. Background information is vital. It gives your reader a quick idea of what your topic will be about. People tend to get bored and give up when they are unsure of what they are reading. This is why background information belongs in the introductory paragraph. Here are some forms of background information you can use. Not all will apply. The topic, concept or issue, what is the significance of the topic, who is affected, where or when it occurs, what factors cause it or affect it. Note, this introductory paragraph is not a place for evidence or deep discussion. Maybe just a little bit of evidence if it helps to introduce your topic. But this is not a place for a lot of evidence or deep discussion because we're going to save that for the body. Scroll to slide 55 for me, probably somewhere around that area for you. Take a minute and watch this hilarious video that will help you become familiar with background information and introductions. Go ahead and pause now. Okay, now that you know a little bit about background information and why it is so important, let's talk specifically about how to do it. Scroll to the next slide. Here are several questions that could help you decide what information could go into your background introduction. Not all of these questions will apply to every topic, and there are certainly other questions you could ask and different information besides this that could go into a background introduction. But this is a really great start, and it will probably be all that you need. So once again, here are the questions. What is the topic? Who is affected? Where does it occur? When does it occur? What factors cause it? Why is it important? Or any other question that you think relates to your topic that's relevant here. Go ahead and pause this video and type in as much information about your topic as you can think of or find. Now that you've gathered information to use in your background introduction, let's look at an example of how it is written in a paragraph. Scroll to the next slide. Here's the example. In America, nearly 13 million children go to school hungry every day. Food insecurity is the inability to get proper nutrition on a daily basis. Is at an all-time high. Nearly 48 million households, mostly inner cities and rural schools, are affected by this problem. Often school is the only stable source of food for many children. Okay, so this is an example of a paragraph with background information in it. And notice that it answered these questions. What is the topic? School lunch. It's implicitly stated, meaning you don't see the word school lunch in here, but everybody knows that's what we're talking about. Who is affected? 13 million children. Where does it occur? In this essay, in America. Of course, it exists in other places too, but this is a study about children in America. So particularly inner cities and rural schools. And what factor causes it? Food insecurity. Again, this information is important in your introductory paragraph because people quickly lose interest in things they're not familiar with. So by familiarizing your reader with your topic, you're ensuring that they are more likely to continue reading and that they will understand what you're about to write next in the body paragraphs. That's really all there is to it. Now that you have gathered your information, scroll down to the next slide and try putting all of your information for your background topic, your background introduction, into paragraph form in this box right here. Try to make this sound nice and polished because this is going into your essay. Notice that this slide has a gold star, which means that later on you can come back. This is completed work, so you can come back later and copy and paste this into your essay, and it's ready to be put together in your full essay. Well, that concludes this segment of argumentative essay writing. I'll see you in the next video, where we will discuss counterclaims, also known as counter-arguments. Once again, if you've found this video on my YouTube channel, you can find a link in the workshop to the description below. Teachers, make sure to connect with me on Facebook and so we can discuss all things digital learning. There's a link to that as well. Happy teaching and happy learning.